What's up YouTube, this is your boy Rashawn Baldwin White, RB Dubs, back at it again with another video.
One more label try to stop me, it's gonna be some dreadhead niggas in your lobby.
For today's video, I wanted to talk about a subject that's touchy with a lot of people who are my age, which is not only college, but why is college important? In this video, we'll be listing 5 reasons why I believe college is important. Now, I also have a video on my channel where I talk about what's it like to be an African American individual on a campus that is predominantly white, and I'll be sure to link that video in this video so you guys can go check that out if you want to. Let's jump into why I believe college is important. Well, first, we are going to start off with reason number 5 on why I believe college is important and why people should go to college. And that 5th reason is the experience. I say experience because you'd be surprised as to how many people or how many African Americans specifically have not had the college experience. In fact, if we were to break it down statistically, the American college population is only 15% black. Students such as myself who are willing to apply to college and apply to have that college experience, and 15% of the entire college American population is definitely a low number. So I think it's important that we have more black college students, so they can get the experience of college and have that great experience that college does bring. Moving on to reason number 4 on why I believe college is important. Reason number 4 is connection. I am only a sophomore in college, and so far I have made many great connections. I have made many great friends with not only my fellow peers, but with also professors as well. You could definitely learn a lot from the people around you, definitely connect with different types of people from different types of backgrounds, and I feel like that falls into experience, which is why I put it directly after experience. I feel like making those connections and learning about people that come from different backgrounds and different cultures is definitely beneficial, and is definitely one of the most important things that you can get out of the college experience. Moving on to reason number 3, which is freedom, or what I like to call the test of the self. Now, while I talk about freedom and the nickname I gave, the test of the self, synonymously, is because when you go on to college and you live on campus, you basically have the freedom to make your own decisions and do what you want. But going hand in hand with that freedom is testing what you've learned from your household, what you learned before going into college. So that's why I also call it the test of the self. It's basically putting to the test everything you've learned, from your parents, everything you learned from mentors, everything you learned from schooling before college. It's basically putting all of that to the test and seeing how you are using that knowledge that you learned, and how are you putting that knowledge to good use. And while this may sound simple, it is actually very difficult. It's actually very difficult to make your own decisions, to take the position to say, this is my life, this is what I want to do, this is the decision that I want to make. Although that may sound simple, it is very hard. It is very hard to, not have your parents around to, you can call them and definitely stuff like that, but when you're living on campus, when you're living on a college campus, they're not with you, to make your decisions for you. They're not at that party that you're going to. Or if you're having an argument with your roommate or a discrepancy with your roommate, yeah, you could call your parents for advice, but they're not in that experience with you. They're not there to experience that with you. So having said that, they're not there to make the decision for you. So I feel like it's the test of the self, testing what you learned, testing, what your way of thinking, or testing the things that have influenced your way of thinking, and learning about you, learning about your decision making, and learning about how you're able to live on your own. Moving on to reason number 2, which is representation. When you go to college, you get to college, and you have to realize that you're not only representing yourself, but you're also representing all the people who took the time to invest into you and to, pass on their knowledge to you in order for you to take that knowledge and excel in higher education. And it's important that, when you get to college, that you don't let those people down, you don't, disappoint those people, and you don't basically show those people that what they taught you didn't even matter. You're basically putting it to the side, and you're showing that you didn't really care, or you didn't really appreciate the time that they invested in you, and the time they took to show you and put you on the right path. So I feel like representation is definitely an important reason for college. It's definitely important to go to college and represent, whether it be your family, whether it be the place you come from, even it be your race. Even if me as an African American individual, I believe that it was definitely important to come to college, definitely to show that, like an African American individual such as myself can make it to higher education and can, make it to that next level after high school. So I think representation is definitely very important when it comes to deciding to go to college. And moving on to our last reason number one, the final one is post-college. Now, I know this might sound confusing because why are we talking about, after college when we're talking about the reasons why one should go to college? Well, when I say post-college is trying to take on the real world with just a high school degree is definitely going to be, harder to take on the real world, the real life work world. It's definitely fair to say that there are, examples of successful individuals who have excelled and who have achieved success without a college degree. And that may be true. There are definitely individuals who have done so. But I definitely believe that, people use that as an excuse to not attend college. What I have to say to that is, first of all, those people, lived in different times. Those individuals are definitely from different times. And also, we shouldn't use that as an excuse to stray away from higher education. I believe higher education is still beneficial. And I definitely believe that, those individuals who did achieve success, not with a college degree, I definitely bet if you asked them, would they like to go to college or would they go to college to definitely get that knowledge? I bet they would say yes, because it's not, your college doesn't make the person. The person makes the college. The person makes the college experience. They make, they make their own experience. They make what they want to make out of college. And, people have to, take that into consideration when thinking about, that yes, there are individuals who achieve success after high school, but I definitely believe that they would, want to go to college to get that experience and to, have that, feeling of, learning about yourself and things like that. So I definitely believe that going to college can definitely help you, after college and the after workforce. Especially me as an African American individual, going into college and walking out with a college degree, the odds are stacked against me. Whether I go to college and I get a college degree, or whether I don't go to college and just enter the work world with just a high school degree, the odds are stacked against me, and regardless of those two situations. But being an African American individual and entering the workforce with a college degree definitely will put you in a better position rather than just trying to enter the workforce with just a high school degree. It does, look good to see that you went to achieve that higher education. And, like I said, it's already hard enough for people of color to achieve, success in the work world, especially in a work world that is, in most cases, predominantly white. And so not having a college degree on top of that will definitely make things, more harder, and definitely make things, tougher for an African American individual entering the workforce. And even if we were to talk aside race for a minute, it'll definitely be hard as well. Not as much harder, but it'll definitely be hard as well for an individual to enter the workforce with just a high school degree. If we're not talking race here, there's definitely a limit on jobs, definitely a limit on jobs that you can have with just a high school degree as opposed to having a high school degree and a college degree. So that's also important when thinking about post-college, and then that's also important when thinking about why it's important to go to college. It's important to have that higher education in order to get you in the positions that you want to be in. You don't want your choice of jobs to be limited just because you didn't go achieve that higher education. So I feel that you shouldn't limit yourself by choosing not to go to college. You definitely should have those opportunities opened up to you, and you should basically have those opportunities to be able to take advantage of them. And you can do that by going to college and getting that college degree. Thank you guys for taking the time to watch this video, and definitely let me know down in the comments why you guys think college is important, or even let me know why you don't think college is important. I know, like I said earlier in the video, there's definitely a lot of people who feel that college isn't important, and that you can still achieve success without a college degree. So, in the comments, let me know why you think college is important, but also you can let me know why you don't think college is important, and I'll definitely take the time. I always read all my comments, so I'll definitely take the time to read all the comments. Drop a like on this video, like I said, comment, and definitely subscribe to the channel. I just started YouTube not that long ago. I'm steadily growing. I am currently at 84 subscribers, which is definitely, when I first started off, I didn't think I was going to make it this far, but I've gotten this far, and I'm having fun with it. I'm definitely happy to bring this content out to you guys, to teach you guys something new, something you didn't know already. And definitely subscribe to this channel if you want to learn something new, if you want to learn something new about race. That's basically what I like to talk about on this channel, is to give a new perspective on thoughts surrounding race. That's why I delve into different topics and have people thinking in different ways, and get people to think in different ways about different things surrounding race. And that's what I want to achieve through this channel. I want to help people think in a different way. I want to help people learn. I want to help people learn more. That's the whole point of my channel, is to help people learn more about these different topics surrounding race, these different situations. And I feel like having this learning experience will definitely help you in the long run, and it'll change your way of thinking about life, about certain things that you hear in the world, and things like that. So that's the point of my channel. If you're into that, and if you like that, and if you want to have that learning experience, definitely subscribe to this channel. And I will see you guys in the next video next week. This is your boy Sean Bone White, RB Dubs. I'm out of here. Peace.
No problem with me. You ain't no problem with